Hey guys, it's Mikachu here, and in this video I'm going to be telling you how to play Leon, the best tips and tricks, best game modes, best kit, and anything else you may need to know to play him, and just any other info you may need. Like and subscribe, comment down below other videos I should do, and let's get straight into it. So without just like wasting any time, I'm just going to go straight into the best gadget, star power, and gears. I've got Leon power 11, like most brawlers, so I have a good idea on what I think are the best for him. So going on to gadget, his first gadget makes a clone of himself, and his second gadget makes a field of invisibility that him and his teammates can go inside of. So with these two gadgets in mind, gadget number 2 is definitely the best one. Being able to support your teammates and yourself, making like free invisibility. It's basically a timed Sandy super. Well, not even timed, like a damageable Sandy super. Like, it's kind of just broken when you think about it, just being a small Sandy super. And it kind of just fits with Leon really well. Obviously, he's the invisible dude, so it makes sense. His best star power can be debated, honestly. I go with Invisi-heal, just because how much you heal. It's pretty much impossible to die if you keep the Invisi-heal for a full 7 seconds. But obviously the other one is really good as well, because they're both very good for escaping. The other one's just better for aggressive plays, but I go with Invisi-heal. As for gears, I think his mythic gear is obviously one of the best ones to take. An extra 1 second of being invisible is always useful, and with smoke trails or whatever it's called, the speed one, that can be really useful. You can also get another 1000 health off from healing, so of course that's always wanted. But the other one I would take is either vision or damage. I go with damage, but vision, since he's kind of like Foe Gene in the way he chips, he's kind of good for that. So like, it makes sense to go with vision as well. I wouldn't go shield really. You could go speed, but I don't know, it's not really my first option. And heal doesn't really make much sense either, because he's not like super tanky. So that would be my picks. As for the best ways to play him, personally, I think he's got 2 good ways to play him. You can either be like Gene or Crow, as I said before, and chip from a distance to try to get your super, or just like make it so the enemies can't heal. Also, Lunar Mission joined me from now on. Shout out to Lunar Mission once again. But I've lost my train of thought now. Oh god. You can either chip from a distance, or you can play him by sneaking up on people and just going straight in their face, because the damage output's obviously really good because he's an assassin. So like, going in from a distance can be the way to go. You can do either. The best modes for him, he's kind of decent in everything. I would say don't play him in Heist, don't play him in Hot Zone. He's very good at Knockout. If you've got your super, you basically get a free kill or a free escape, depends how you play with him. Bounty, he can chip away at the opponent, stop them from healing for a bit. If he uses vision gear, especially on a bushy map, he can like see where they are, get a few more shots off. Pretty good as it is. I would suggest to don't really play him on gem grab, unless you're like the gem carrier and you're super away with the gems. That can be one good way to use him, but it's not his best mode. I would say bounty and knockout are probably slightly better. Brawl ball he's pretty good at. Obviously he can intercept the ball by being invisible, he can like sneak around, can use the speed boost while carrying the ball from his super to like just do anything. Can make all his teammates invisible, just kind of be annoying when you're trying to like get the ball through. There's a lot of potential. Stuff like basketball, he's good in that. He's good in volleyball, just obviously volleyball is a very stun, slow, knockback kind of meta. Being like Gale and Surge and all the annoying brawlers, Dynamite and such. So I wouldn't recommend him over them, but he's still a valid choice in volleyball. Duels, he's always a good choice. Any of the other limited modes, he's pretty good choice. And Showdown's probably his best mode, a lot of people would say. I would also agree with that, because, you know, being invisible is really good. I also want to talk about one strat I do quite a lot. You may have just seen me do it on the Shelly. I get my super and then I walk into a bush, because a lot of people know if you see a Leon go into a bush, it normally means he uses a super. So what I do is I go into the bush with my super and just camp in the bush, and you'll see them going crazy, shooting their surroundings, thinking you've like gone to attack them, but in reality you've literally just decided to sit there with your super, just wait. And then after like 5 seconds or so, after they've started to like realise, oh, he's not, and maybe if they start shooting the bush or whatever, that's when I super. And you tend to get more value out of that than just like supering into someone's face. So that's how I would do that. Any other things, I don't really know. Great tips on Robo, as I said, intercept the ball with your super if you can. If the ball is coming your way, just like grab it while invisible. They're not going to know you're there unless they do. So like, it's a good potential to just like get an easy goal. Obviously, if you get your super, go straight in. There's no point going to a distance unless you're low, because you're gonna do more damage in their face. Obviously, if it's a Shelly, don't. But like, most brawlers won't be able to deal with you. Obviously, if there's like the choice between a ball or a tick, go for the tick. Go for whoever you think would be the easier target. Basically, just pick on people who can't deal with you being invisible. Like, I was versing a team on Blizz's stream, I think it was. I can't remember who I was playing. He was playing Mr. P though, or whatever. And we saw the Leon go invisible. We all protected one guy. And then it went for Blizz instead, who was playing Mr. P, and he had nothing he could do. But Tick, who was the other teammate, we thought it would go for Tick, because Tick's weaker. So we defended Tick instead, which was a really good play by him, basically making us think, oh, he's going to go for the weakest one. But still went for Mr. P, because Mr. P is a weak brawler to go for. And then he got out and got the win. That was in Bounty. I'm pretty sure it was Blizz's stream. Correct me if one of you guys know what I'm on about and I was wrong. But yeah. So there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of good plays you can make. You can also do stuff as a team. Like, you can coordinate stuff when you're invisible. Like, you can kind of force people to go a certain way. Like, say you're playing with like a Colt or something. You can get the Leon to go invisible. The Colt basically shoots a certain way. The guy dodges by going to the left, for example. So you, with your Leon super, start to curve around left behind them or something. Like, you can basically shape the way that they will go, so you can get easier plays on them. Stuff like that just works really well. Like, just use the super for potential. His super is one of the best in the game. There's a lot you can do with it, and I just think it's a really working mechanic if you know how to use it. So with that, I'm going to end the video. Like and subscribe. Comment down below other videos I should do. I hope this helps. Tell me who I should do for this series next. Hadn't done this series in a while, as long as I'm aware. I think I did Maisie last. I'll do Hank if you guys want next, actually, because Hank will be releasing soon, won't he? So, without further ado, thank you for watching.